What's up, Manny? Practicing W posture, guys. If I scooted my chair in, so I don't have to lean in. Yeah, scoot that shit in, yeah. What if I trade it like this? Yo, Chooch, bro, day 3? Chooch. Yo, Chooch, do me a favor, bro. Do me a favor. No cap. Keep it on the low. Go on TikTok, bro, and search up let me type it for you, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Just do that. Just do that real quick. Yo, what's wrong with this freaking... Bro, I don't want to change the settings. Like, what the hell? Why do I have to update this shit, man? What's up, Rito? How do you update an indicator? This line is pissing me off. You're gonna show me my prices? Alright, so why do I need to update it? What's up, your honus? What's up, LeBron? LeBron's in chat? Boys, the goat's in chat. What's up, and Tess? We'll cover buys, don't worry, brother. And as always. How do you file taxes as self-employed? You just report your taxes. Same. I don't know what the difference would be. You just gotta keep track of how much you're making, brother. And from where. Got the follow. Appreciate you, bro. Where are you from? Canada. I'm just trying to fix something here. Shit looks fine. Your daily OB. I'm not gonna mark it out, but just know any move higher. Daily OB. Nothing else much more to mark out than that. Ryan, let's go Andre. We'll cover buys, don't worry. What's up, Siva? What's up, T? Canada. Good afternoon from South Africa. Appreciate you, brother. For me, it's morning. Stock market's taking a big fat doo-doo dump, bro. Like that shit is going. I'm not even gonna look at the stock market, bro, because I'm holding my positions forever. No SL, boys. We're in this. I'll be the last holder of AMD if I have to, bro. I will never sell. So AMD, if you're watching this, bro, I got you. I'm bearish today. I think today can just be expansion lower. Open up TikTok chat for now. See what's going on. All right, pretty early today. Let me announce that I'm live, nice and early. Yo, by the way, if you guys are watching, bro, leave a subscribe, bro. Leave a subscribe. Because I know a lot of you come every day, but you don't leave a subscribe for your boy. You know? What's up, Taku? What's up, Ziggy Gotti? I was trying to get another funded through Alpha, but the discount code only took off $7 to 50K, bringing the price to the head. The code, yeah, bro, the 40% has now ended. They do no longer have 40%. That ended on Monday. This is the daily chart. We're on the daily chart. But what you can do, so they do have another account, the advanced account. If you want to get the advanced right now, if you get an advanced account this month with the code, you do not have to pay activation fee on it. So no activation fee. Today I'm finding my bias based on Monday's expansion away from this bearish fair value gap, the formation of this order block, and the clear drawn liquidity in these equal lows. And obviously the bearish order flow that's been throughout the entire month. Yeah, I'll take the trade on the funded. Honestly, I was trying to decide if I want to trade them one by one. So like I have two options. Yo, let me know what you guys in chat think, bro. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I was thinking, since it's been a while since we locked in a payout, I could try to secure a payout by trade one account. If I win, keep trading that same account. If I lose, switch over. Basically what that does is it's going to give me like 4K drawdown on the 50K instead of 50. Because the chances of me losing. But then, I don't know, like low-key we could just copy trade it and like whatever, bro. Like whatever happens. What's the point? But it all depends, like I mean, yeah, it is a good idea. Realistically, that's how you should do it. I trade two mine same way, then one for guaranteed payout where I'm more careful. Well, I wouldn't say more careful. Like I'm not gonna be like more careful. Like it's gonna be the same. Like, I'm gonna trade the same. You've been rotating for every trade, LG. How's that been for you? You say copy trade, Lori? How's that been for you, LG? What's up, Tommy? Bias? I'm bearish. Think we'll take out these lows, November lows. Oh, do you switch between every single trade? Or if you win, do you keep going? Like, how do you do it? Are you in this short? No, bro, this is the daily chart. I do not trade before 9:30, guys. I don't even look. Yes, we touched the order block. Yeah, just every trade I switch. Interesting. Where'd you get that idea from? Or did you just come up with it yourself? New agent on Valorant is broke. Well, they always make the new agent Valorant unbroken, bro. I swear it's to like entice people to use it, and then they just nerf it later, bro. Because they just make someone shit, like no one would care. Longs open, shorts after. You could do that. Isn't that October low? Yeah, but I'm not no, October low is right here. The lowest low of October. So I'm just marking this. November's previous month low. The ITG take and power 3, so no, it's a buy position. When are we gonna see that Valorant live stream? Bro, probably never, bro. I'm down to do something else, like, I don't know. November already low touches, Brody. You going lower? I'm not sure if I get in cover share works on my main fund, and I focus on just getting small wins, whereas the other two I wait to hit to people majority of the time is copy. So this is the thing, like if I do copy trade, like I would just I'd be looking to risk 175 per trade, which is fine. So I mean, yo, for now, bro, fuck it, let's just copy trade it, bro. Like, literally, who cares? Who cares? Let's just copy trade. No need to overthink it. We're still gonna be working on other evals anyways, right? So CBA right now. We definitely didn't take the low on NQ. We have not taken November's low on ES. So I'm not sure what you're saying. About the 4-hour FEG? What 4-hour FEG? This one? I mean, yeah, if we could take out that high, tap into 4-hour, we can move lower. It's a good idea. Should you get out of trades if you trade before 9:30? Should I get out of trades? I don't even trade before 9:30, so I don't know. How am I supposed to answer that question, bro? It's a buy, bro. Click buy then, brother. What you buying today? What am I buying today? What do you mean, what am I buying today? I feel like this is going lower. Can I ask you, show me again? Show you what, bro? Hold on. Let me set up my charts. Let me set up the accounts. How's the lighting? I changed my lighting situation a bit. Paulo, why are you sending me hearts, bro? How much did you sleep today? Only like 6 hours, bro. I feel like we're gonna sweep and dump. I feel like that's possible as well. I mean, bro, I don't know. It's been bearish every single day. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely move higher. Like, I wouldn't even mind taking a long. If we can still take out London and Asia high and then reverse. It's possible. But what would I prefer? A rejection off of the 30 minutes, which is like, why is that happening right now? Like, relax. Wait for me. Rejection from there. I feel like that's low of week. Me personally, I don't think so, but that's okay, bro. I mean, look for longs. You don't gotta trade like me. Open up the DOM. I'm gonna set this to 5. Set this to 5. Open up the DOM here. Whoops. What did I just do, bro? Oh, we're good. Just setting up the charts. We're just gonna copy trade it, bro. A CBA. Can't go wrong with copy trading. It's literally only 2 accounts. How many contracts you're gonna use? I'm gonna try to risk around $150 to $200 per trade. So it depends where my stop loss is. Will probably be anywhere from like 2 to 5. I'm bearish. I'm bearish on the daily time frame. I think we can make a run towards November's low on ES. We also have this low. I'm bearish. I'm gonna look for a continuation short. I think it's gonna form really quickly though, if I have to be honest. So we'll see if we can even be a participant. In terms of key levels, I marked out this 30-minute bearish fair value gap that could deliver lower pricing. I'll annotate that so you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it seems like we're out of questions, so I seem to take a taking order fill and then shorts after. Yeah, I think I was just about to mark out opening range gap as well. So your opening range gap, still doing the daily journal? Yep, still doing it. Haven't missed a day in a while. So we're trading at 20500. Right now we're trading at it's a 150-point gap. Holy shit. Alright, so we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna mark out the opening range gap once it forms. I guess we can mark out new day opening gap as well. Midnight. Is your new day opening gap high? Your new day opening gap low, so we closed where we opened. So you want to calculate the pips? Just use the baby pips calculator. Just use the baby pips calculator. All right. A minute and 30 seconds. How do you get the org? To get the opening range gap, you have to go to regular trading hours, then you'll see the gap. Why do you not in US 100? No idea what that means, but we are trading NASDAQ. It's pretty much the same thing as US 100. It's hard to keep a stop loss of $200 with 5 contracts. Yeah, it's really hard to do that. You got to lower your contract size. November 4th, 4-hour refugee on the liquidity you mark. Nice. SMT on 15. Don't you think we'll fill the discount period on daily before taking sell side though? No. I don't even think we'll take Monday's high before taking sell side. So you're not gonna, when you mark out your daily range, don't mark out this. I was talking about this with one of my students yesterday. Don't mark out this as your daily range. Like, this is your daily dealing range. Well, this isn't really the range we're working in. Do you really think that we're gonna be playing in this premium before taking, like, nah, bro. We already did play in premium, and now we're in like distribution. So what range can you look at? This range. This range is like your premium and discount range. So ideally we would have looked for shorts from like 50%, but I don't think Monday's high will get taken before we take sell side. That's the idea. What do you think in long term NASDAQ will do? Go up, bro. NASDAQ go up. It's been going up every year for the last 50,000 years, bro. Eventually it'll just go up again. All right, opening range gap will form in 4 seconds. Good morning, brother. I'm gonna minimize chat now. You guys know the drill. I don't stream the chat open, so if you have any questions, please try to save them for later, or you can ask the other people in chat, I guess. But chat is minimized. This is your opening range gap. So you can see the quadrants of the opening range gap. You can see the M30 SIBI. Take a little low out. I'll already tell you right now. If we can come up and take these highs and get an inversion, I'll short that. You have to be a 2 micro trade. There's large ranges on these candles. All right. Strong liquidity is November low on ES. Just have to see a move higher. So I'm looking at these short-term highs. If we can take out those, fill a little bit of the opening range gap, and confirmation of a classic model. That could be a short candidate. So you can see we put in this low here. You could turtle swoop this long towards these highs if you really want it to be insane, but I'm not going to do that. So I want to see this price come out and take this pre-market high. So just gotta wait. If we don't take out the high, no short from you right now. So gotta wait. We took out this small little high right here. Nothing clear. It's a slow open. It's a slow open, so we may not see that volatility in the classic model that we're looking for. Right now, candles printing slowly. It's PMI day. Oh, Trump speaking today at 9 p.m. So Trump speaking at 9 p.m. today. We'll keep an eye on that, I guess. We just have a 5-minute bullish, so maybe that can send us higher. If we don't take out that high, like, we're gonna have to look for a protraction if we're convinced that this doesn't get taken. Ideally we're looking for I want to see that high get taken. Ideally, looks like it may not happen though. This could just stay heavy, but we'll see. So I'm just waiting to see, are we going to take out this high? If so, I can take a classic model short. If we don't take out this high and we displace lower, this could be a protected high for 930. And then in which case we have to look for a continuation idea. Looks like ES might already go and take out November's low. Not ideal. I hope we can trade higher now. We just took out this sell side, this minor sell side. Looks like we're putting in a bearish order block right here. Would have been really nice if we took out this high first. Would have been A+ shorts. I think this is going to be a bearish order block. I think the next candle is just going to go down, touch it, and then go down. Oops. If I had to guess. But that's not my model, so I'm not going to take that trade. Yeah, I think the next candle is going to dump. You put in a 2-minute fair value gap. So this could be a candidate for a protraction model. But again, these highs is the best case scenario. I would love for it to just come up and take these highs. I'm going to check the 15-second. There is a bearish fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap on the 15. So if you really wanted to, and you think this high won't get taken, if you think this high will not get taken this session, you can take this 15-second inversion. Did not inverse. Still did not inverse. I don't want to see it inverse yet. Because if it inverses now, I'm not going to take it. It means we'll probably miss a run. Like chance we miss a run. But if we can go higher, that's good. Notice how there's no fair value gaps being put in as well. It's kind of a red flag. There is first presentation on ES. We just touched it. So like this. Accumulating right now. Nice. I want to see this go higher. And now for me to take a trade, I'd have to see a reversal. I mean, you could still argue this is classic model, double purge. This is what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Rewarded for patience and not shorting here. There's the high. Nice. Nice. So there's your double purge, sell side, buy side. If we're bearish, I want to see this fair value gap inverse, and I can take a nice short. We also have SMTs at the highs. So I just have to see an inversion now. So if we get an inversion, we can short. That stop loss is crazy though. It's a 56-point stop loss. That's pretty awful. It's gonna be it would be even bigger now. So we'll have to wait for a better entry. ES trading inside a 3-minute bearish fair value gap. 2-minute bearish. So if we reject now, that could be good. Let's mark it out like this. All right, let's see. Here's your first presentation fair value gap. There's 50% opening range gap. Could be your high of session. I'm not gonna enter here, but it's gonna have to be a 2 micro trade. 4 micro trade. Execute. Shorts. Might be a data trade ES actually. Like say NQ inverses this, we just short ES, something like this. I really don't want to short ES, bro. I do want to enter short here. I really think this is gonna go lower. Just need to get a good fill. The rules say wait for the inversion. I'm gonna wait for the inversion because there is no PD array yet that formed. Good news is if we inverse now, I can put my stop at the high of this candle. So for example, a short like this. Let's say something like this. Bro, that's a 64 point stop loss. That's like I literally have to choose between $120 risk or $240 risk. Like right in between where I do not want it to be. I'd have to do 1 micro though. I can't put my stop loss where it doesn't make sense just because I want to risk less. So I'd have to just do the 1 micro, unfortunately. I'm looking to short this. I'll short it as it comes up and maybe we can get a better fill. I'm looking for shorts now. So if this candle closes bearish, criteria is meant to look for a short. Just gotta find good risk to reward. I'll probably short it as it comes back up. I gotta do 1 micro, which means we can't even partial. Unless we can find a better. A 55 point stop, that's like $200. Didn't even inverse. Get FOMO. Yeah, we didn't inverse any time frame for value gap. So if the inverse happens again, just I'm gonna wait for it to trade back up. Maybe touch this volume imbalance, and then maybe we get a short from there. So just an idea. I'll short it as it comes up and starts trading down, and maybe we can get good risk to reward. So basically 15-second protraction. Hopefully that happens before we take this low. Even if we do take this low, probably still be bearish. That's so quick. Really unlucky, man. It didn't give us the inversion. I wasn't about to break rules. All right, hopefully this trades up. Looks like we're going to take out that short-term low. We did form a bearish fair value gap, so we can annotate that. I'm not gonna annotate it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. ES about to take November as low. I think NQ can still go there, but we'll see. So now I have to look for protraction because we did not catch the reversal. We're not able to get a fill. So bearish fair value gap right here. Could be a good idea for a protraction model. Damn. We touched first presentation there. Be a shorting candidate. I'll wait for a 15-second inversion and we can short if it forms. Be a protraction model. Risk to reward here would be better. We have a 45-point stop loss, so we could get away with 2 contracts. Watching the 15-second time frame here. I'll let you guys know if it inverses on the 15. We're just scaling down my protraction model. If we form a 1-minute bullish, then we just wait for that. Maybe 30 seconds. Yep, 30 seconds a little bit more clear. So I'll look at the 30-second. If it inverses right now in the next 10 seconds, I'll short 2 micros. Did not give me the inversion. Still not inversed. Now we have a 1-minute bullish fair value gap, so we could wait for that to inverse. Notice we never got the breaker or the CISD. So for the reversal model, criteria was never even met. Never got the CISD, never got the breaker. The reason it's reversal and not classic is because we put in a 930 high and then we ran it after. So you're looking for a 930 reversal. It's no longer 930 puts a high and dumps. It's we take out the buy side after 930 and then reverse. So if we take out this high, it means we have to look for another reversal. I'd prefer we don't take out this high and we just come down and give an inversion here that we can short. For example, say something like this. I don't know, something like that. So we retested that 30-minute bearish fair value gap. We have SMTs at these lows. Staying a little bit cautious here because, like, look at this market. We're rooting all into it, but really, in reality, it's just been going sideways for the opening range. So what do I do when it goes sideways for the opening range? Focus more on your macro. Focus more on 10 a.m. The clarity will be given at 10 a.m. or the macro. So we're working in the upper portion of first presentation. The fact that we're in the upper portion of first presentation is kind of a red flag. Means we're probably not likely to go lower. We shouldn't be trading that high into first presentation. We also failed to get the breaker. We failed to get the CISD. And we have an SMT here. So nothing really telling us it's going higher. I mean lower. In fact, this could be a good long candidate. Something like this. So this fair value gap may look like it didn't get touched, but it did get touched. If you include the volume imbalance, like you're supposed to, But we touched that bullish fair value gap. We expanded. Now we look for a reversal model. So 10 a.m. Look for a macro or 10 a.m. reversal if we take out this high. So let's clear this up, make this a little bit easier to see. There you go. Well, no trades yet. No trades yet. Criteria not met for any trades. The model protects you from losses. What's chat saying? I'm curious. CB means bearish fair value gap. If you miss the inversion, do you ever take breaker entries? I only take the inversion on classic model or protraction model. If it's reversal, then I have to wait for a breaker. So once I took a small loss, that's okay. Will the tariffs make it go lower? Maybe. All right, let's open this back up because we might get a inversion here. Like I said, inversion for me is not enough here. It needs to be a CISD. So I need to see a closure below here. This could be a valid CISD for me because we did touch the rejection block. We don't have to take out the high for it to be valid. It was also trading into a fair value gap first presentation. So we can re-inverse first presentation and we get an inversion here and we get the CISD. I'll short that. Yep, if it's closes bearish, I'll short. We didn't get the CISD. We didn't get it, so I'm gonna have to wait. I mean, ES did give us a CISD, so I'm gonna short this. I'm gonna short this. ES gave us a CISD. I trust it. Looking at ES here. This would be a partial for me. Damn, that shit just went, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Want to see this act as an inversion? Stops a re-inverse of this fair value gap, by the way. We just took out those November lows on ES. Looking to take my first partial here. Just give me a nice stab through. So we entered short off this inversion CISD. Looking to take a partial at these lows. ES does have SMT there, so hopefully we can rush up and take out that SMT. Stop loss is a re-inverse of this fair value gap. So if we re-inverse this fair value gap, that is SL. We just touched the bearish fair value gap. Retest first presentation. Want to see delivered lower now. Want to see that SMT break. This would also be a bearish order block. If we can get below 50% of the wick, we can use that as well. So I'm just trying to read the order flow here. Is it going to stay heavy? Is it going to be fast, slow? This high also gives us a nice place to trail our stop to. So I am going to put my stop loss there now. So we are break even on this trade. But my stop loss is right here. If we're going to inverse this, then we shouldn't take out this high. If that makes sense. This is good because we're like breaking the ice on the funded, you know? You know the ones like it's not really about winning or losing, it's about just like pushing the button and letting a full trade play out. You can't just like break that ice, like you gotta break the ice, you know? Like you're warming up. Can we just stab these equal lows, man? Like look at ES. I said it earlier too. I was like, you know, today's the day that you should trade ES. Look at ES. ES would have given you 2R already. ES would have given you 2R. So we are break even on this, by the way. Let me put the stop here so people know. ES looks so much better. It's a good trade overall. I mean, we should have probably taken ES. My instincts were right. Cause look at NQ, like look how deep it's retracing. It's your protraction model. Look how far the protraction is. So ES is so much better. Like ES has already made 4 sets of lower lows. NQ hasn't made a single lower low. Looks like we might get the break even here. Yeah, stop break even there, guys. Can look for a re-entry. It's really sloppy, man. We should have taken ES. But we can look for a re-entry. Looking at this 15-second inversion, if it forms, stop loss goes here. I'm in that. Wow, this risk reward is so bad compared to the last one. So 15-second inversion, protraction model again, same trade. Stop loss is a re-inverse of the 15-second fair value gap. So I know you guys can't see it, but if we re-inverse it right now, I'm going to close the trade right away. We're trading back into it. No re-inversion yet. Yeah, if we re-inverse this, I will close manually. We did not re-inverse it. So that's what I'm looking at. 15-second bearish, 1 minute. If we close bullish here on the 15-second, I will close. All right, that's a close for me. That's a close for me. So minus $50 there. We're gonna have to wait now. It's really sloppy. 30-second, 1 minute. This may just be like a no move day, you know? No move day. Not the cleanest delivery. Was up $800, but still on my TP. Yeah, I mean that's what it is, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. 10 a.m. power 3. I don't know. We took out November's low on ES now, so it's looking like maybe NQ will not go lower. You know. Look at this. NQ really range bound. Narrative for shorts. November low. Should learn PA rather than just inversions. You would have got in much earlier and risk free. So I don't read chat, bro. I don't read chat. I don't know where you would have gotten in earlier and not been stopped out. Yeah, I mean, yo, the only one that's not dumping is NQ. Everything else is making lower lows. So it is what it is. I mean, it was a good trade. Equal lows. Would have been a nice first TP. I mean, we're only down $40. Not really a big deal. I probably won't take another. You know, we tried to snipe the 15-second entry. It was a really good risk to reward setup. That 15-second entry was like, so I entered here, stop was there. It's like 2R just to get to this low almost. So we almost sniped it, but it is what it is. Overall, good trade management by me. And I should have just traded ES. ES was a lot better today. Really nothing here, man. Really nothing here. Looks like it'll take those equal lows now. Yep, trade on the funded and eval. What's up, Toxic? Do you think we're still bearish? I mean, I guess, but bearish, yeah, probably. There it is. All TPs would have been hit. Well, sorry, I'm tripping. TP1 would have been hit. This is gonna be sent to the moon, bro. Do I think alpha's legit? Of course, bro. There it is. There it is. Unfortunate delivery, but we were right, which is what matters, I guess, the most. Could look for a protraction here at 10 a.m. And trade news? I don't think so. So it's your breaker. I didn't mean to say raid. So your bearish breaker. Just mark out this candle. Could look for a protraction short to November lows. That'll probably be my last idea for a trade. It'll be a 1 micro trade, most likely, if it forms. It is what it is. We almost sniped it twice. It is what it is. We had the right bias with the right narrative. Should have just traded ES. So I'm looking for a protraction model. I want to see us put in a bullish fair value gap. ES is the weaker. Yeah, 100% ES is the weaker asset. Without question. I'm not going to take the 15-second. Either it forms like A+ on the 1 minute or we just don't take it. It's your silver bullet idea right here. I mean, this OB is not bad. You could take something like this. That's pretty insane risk to reward. Maybe we just take it on like one account or something. I want to. There's no bullish fair value gap to really short off of. We just gotta wait for protraction model. We gotta wait. ES is stronger. ES is definitely not. Bro, how is ES stronger, bro? Just look at it. Like I said, you could take this OB. Maybe I'll take this on the alpha account. Like the SMT there that just formed. I'll see if the SMT breaks. Get some 2 breaks. I'll take this on my my eval. In general, ES is stronger? No, it's not, bro. Says who? Says who? If we put in a bullish fair value gap now, that'd be really good. We have a nice 2-minute, 3-minute breaker still there. Like this 2-minute bearish fair value gap is really clean. Yes, yes. This could be good. I want to see a bullish fair value gap get put in. Take out this high. Give me a 1-minute bullish fair value gap. Take out this high. And that'll be probably the last trade idea. Next trade will be probably the last trade I take on the funded, assuming we execute on the funded. If we form right now. So 2-minute fair value gap, bearish breaker. Oh, I got so weak, so sad. No bullish fair value gap. It's gonna rebalance. Small one right here. That's forming. It's gotta touch, right? The protraction model, it needs to touch a fair value gap. So the 3 minutes there. However you want to mark it. I'll just mark out the 3-minute. 2 minutes. The 2 minutes is probably the cleanest one. What do I mean protraction model? I mean my protraction model. The model I'm trading on this setup. So we had our deviations out here. 1.5 hasn't been met. Sorry, 1 hasn't been met. Time frame do you take trades on? Usually the 1 minute. You mean it's the leading one of the two? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Good buys though. Good draw on liquidity. Good entry, to be honest. Good entry. I guess bad re-entry, but the $40 risk, $40 risk on a protraction model, like I'm taking that, bro. Personally, I'm taking that. And the idea was right. It's just a little bit sloppy, right? Like, by the way, this is the trade we took. Like, we risked $40, and this was pretty much a trade. Like, that's insane. Risk to reward. Again, yeah, we definitely cannot short this. So maybe the 5-minute gets touched or something, but we did not take this high. There's no short here. So we miss it. We miss it. Just gotta follow the rules. You mean it's still leading one of the two? Yeah, it's leading one of these. Is your protraction model continuation or reversal / rebounds? It is a continuation model, yeah. Good shit, Dylan. I'll check it out later, brother. I am reading chat right now, but we'll see. Maybe I'll turn off. This is NASDAQ. Order block there. Why is MNQ and NQH not correlated on higher time frame? You have to send me the charts. How much do you risk? I'm looking to risk like 150 to 200 per trade on my funded. But that trade right there was a 15-second entry. I took it with $50 risk. You almost got wicked out. Damn. Are you funded? I'm new here. Yeah. PA on ES way better today. Yeah. PA was a lot better, man. If we shorted ES, would have been perfect. And I called it too, man. I could literally tell as soon as I saw like this, the lack of displacement. ES put in a fair value gap way before NQ. You think we're going to 2011 liquidity? No, I don't know, bro. November lows has already been taken. Only on ES. November is already took on NQH. Yeah, but I wouldn't use NQH because it's only for the delivery. I mean, I guess you can, but it's like the delivery month of, what's it called? Like the delivery month of only that month. So I don't know. Like you could trade it, but me personally, I would use the data on NQ. Can I use my MacBook Pro to trade? Sure, bro. Can you be profitable with EMA strategy? Yeah, you can, but I don't think you'll be trading correctly. How was trading for you today? We're down $40 on the funded. That's all. Thoughts on mech model? No idea what that is. The only way I'm entering a trade is if this happens. Nope. I don't know where I don't know what inversion we were talking about, but no. I'm bearish. I still think we can take November's low. You passed phase 1? Nice, bro. I bought new eval plus 2% for the day. Nice, brother. What are you trading? Trading NASDAQ futures. Just gotta wait for retracement. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It is what it is. Stays really heavy. We were right. That's what matters. 500 away from passing my 50K just bought yesterday. What firm? Is this a lower time frame breaker? You can see the breaker on the 3-minute. They're on the 5-minute, but really ugly. Yeah, I'd probably say the 3-minute is probably the best time frame, the highest time frame. Top step, bro. If you bought it yesterday, you can't pass. No, oh man, you're not $500 away, bro. How much did you make today? Unless you traded yesterday and then traded today. Did you trade yesterday too? You can't pass and. Oh, you took a trade yesterday too? Ah, you're good then. Took a loss today, got wicked out. Yeah, unfortunately. He took ES, he probably wouldn't have been wicked out. But it is what it is. How much did you make this week so far? This is a pretty good week. We were on a nice winning streak for days. So not bad. Yeah, I knew it, man. I felt it in my gut. I felt it in my gut that ES was better. And I was like, that's why I said, like, today's the day you trade ES, you know? Like, it's time for ES to shine. How much am I down? $50. The only trade we lost was the 15-second sniper entry. Why the fake accounts have more views on your videos? I don't know, bro. Fucking shit. No, I'm not tripping. Are you saying I want to trade ES? I never traded ES. How many contracts do you do on your funded? Today we took 2 contracts, 2 micros. I'm telling you, bro, try it options. All right, bro, let's just switch everything, boys. Everyone, drop your NQ charts, drop the strategy. Everyone hop on options. This guy knows what he's talking about. What's the most you do on your funded? It doesn't matter the contract size, brother. All that matters is where your stop loss is. So this could have been 5 micros. But because the stop loss was like 50 points or 40 points, I had to do 2 micros, you know? Buy low, sell high, buy my course. That's what I'm saying. My model, I use market structure shift. It happens, but less often than CFTC. If you do suggest switching. Do I suggest switching? No. If you like your model. If you don't like it just depends on your comfort. Like, are you happy just waiting for a market structure shift? If it's like frustrating, you know, you're calling out moves and you're missing them, then maybe look to add another entry model. ES Mini and NAS Micro? Is there a big difference? What do you mean in difference in what? Same market, just different asset. Short market open every day. Yeah, man. We did really good today, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. We did good today. I mean, look, we can still find a re-entry. It's literally 10-13. Nothing too late. Like I said, though, it has to reach here. Today was awful. Only on NQ. The thing is, the model didn't fail, you know? You just, like, so we trailed our stop here. We got swept. 15-second inversion. Like, it was really like, it really came down to like 1 or 2 points, that the sloppy delivery in 1 or 2 points. I'm very surprised we didn't get that first partial. Like, we really engineered a triple equal low. Do you trade seconds chart? Yes. I look for my protraction on the 15-second. So over here, this entry was a 15-second entry. Only reason I did that, well, it was a protraction model. I don't know. I did it because it was a protraction model. Difference in contract sizes? No, brother. There's no difference in contract sizes. Collab stream when? With who? I don't trust anybody. I'll only collab stream with ICT, bro. So let me know if he's interested. Powell? Nah, I don't like him. No offense. Oh, Powell? Like Fed Chair Powell? That's funny. Miscalculated my entry, bro. Down 500 on the funded. Yep. Today was definitely a day people miscalculated. You, like, that's why you can't just trade regular. Like, bro, yesterday we took 4 micros. But today, if I took 4 micros, I'd be down. Well, I still wouldn't be down that much because I'm only down $50. But if you took 4 micros, like, your stop loss was like 60 points, man. Your stop loss was way too high. Yep, lost 1.1K. That's today the day. Like I said, the candles ranges are just so high. Like, this one candle's 100 points. Like, that's a lot, you know? I thought we were going to take London highs. Nah. There's no protraction model here, unfortunately, even if we inverse, because we did not trade into any short-term high or fair value gap. I mean, you could argue we traded into this 5-minute bearish fair value gap. I mean, it's not an argument. We did. Just not the deepest retracement. So 1-minute inversion here, and you could short it. Pretty weak protraction, if you ask me. But say you did something like this. 1 micro. Might do 1 micro. Think I can still do a comeback? Of course, bro. You're only down 100, bro. You're only down 500. 500. I'll probably take this if it inverses. I'll do 1 micro. All right. Last trade of the morning session. See if we can snipe November low. How many trades have you taken? This is my 3rd trade. All the same trade idea. Shorting protraction to November low. Are you gonna short it? Yeah, I did short it. No hesitation. Gatie don't hesitate no more, bro. Model forms, I'm bearish. I de-sized a little bit, but a minute. How many trades did we win today? 0. What is this? This is a short. Which pair? NASDAQ. All right, we're gonna minimize chat so I don't get distracted by you guys. I ain't gonna lie. All right, what are we looking at here? So protraction model, retracement to the 5-minute bearish fair value gap, which is right here. We got a 1-minute inversion, classic protraction model, nothing crazy. Target November low, low-hanging fruit would be 0.5 to -1 standard deviations of this leg, retracement leg. So that could be a good partial. I want to see this stay heavy. This is also a bearish order block now. So yeah, a good trade. No, it's a, I have a hard stop on this one. And like I said, I took it with 3. I took it with a 1 micro on the funded because it's a $100 risk, and we already lost 50. So I'm not trying to lose that much. And the risk reward's really good, so it's not like it'll kill my RR. And it's not A+, but model formed. I want to see us trade up here, reject. There's fair value gap. I'm glad I didn't hesitate. Win or lose. I'm not just saying that because it's going in my favor. I'm glad I didn't hesitate because the old me used to hesitate a lot when the model formed. Damn, we're not even retracing, man. We're just going straight down. -1's a good partial. Probably take something off there. So we did catch these shorts. Protraction model, retracement to a 5-minute bearish, 1-minute inversion, shorted right there. -1 standard deviations will be my first partial. We're at around like 0.75 standard deviations. I want to see this stay heavy, not offer any retracements, ideally. My final TP is November low on NQ. First partial will be -1 standard deviations. Executed this on executed on both fundeds and the 100K alpha account. Does anyone know? Is there a limit how much you can make on alpha in one day? Probably, right? It's probably 50. There's a consistency rule on the eval, right? 50%, I think. We're almost at -1 standard deviations. I should probably zoom out. I haven't zoomed out in a while. Yeah, let me just zoom back in. Literally nothing there to look at, so I'm gonna zoom my ass back in. Bearish fair value gap right here. This could be a good break-even point too, because we have like stacked bearish fair value gaps. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Maybe that's a, what's it called? Maybe that's a P&L decision right there, but nah, if we're gonna trade all the way back up to my entry, that's a pretty, it's just not the best trade at that point. So I'd rather just break even, not take the trade. That's the reasoning behind it. Like, yeah, we have the OB here, but we already touched the OB. We have stacked bearish fair value gaps, so at least one of them should be a breakaway. Looking to take first partial here. Unfortunately, I cannot take a partial on Top Step on my funded. I want to see a closure below these down close candles. Sorry, up close candles. Could act as a bearish order block. We can close below. I'll look to partial as we trade below it. I want to see it close below on this candle, ideally. I mean, it'll probably stay heavy towards November as well. If it doesn't close below, I'm going to partial right now. All right, we're going to hold. All right, that -1. I mean, I'm going to take a partial here. All right, I'm going to take a partial there. It's like right there at -1. So -1 standard. That's low-hanging fruit for me on any protraction model. And we're break even. Probably will just leave the rest. Unfortunately, I cannot partial on Top Step. So I don't know if I should just close. I'm gonna probably just close it on Top Step. The fact that I took 1 micro does not mean, maybe that was a P&L decision, but if I can't partial, right, then I should just close the trade. So I did close the trade on Top Step. We're still in on alpha, because it doesn't make sense. I can't just hold the trade and not take out profits where I'm supposed to take out profits only because I'm in 1 micro, you know? If I was in 2 micros, yeah, I would take out 1, leave the rest. But we're still in on alpha futures. Stops are break even. And we have 2 micros on. We have 2 micros running on alpha futures. I think we traded into a 3-minute, 2-minute. Yeah, so 2-minute bearish right there. 2-minute looks a lot cleaner. Let's watch the 2-minute chart. Open up chat again because trade's pretty much over at this point. Close, bro. Just remember, guys, I'm not reading chat when I'm trading live. What do you think about tomorrow's news? I think it's gonna be great, bro. Be there. Alpha or Top Step? In my opinion, Alpha Futures is better in terms of rules. What's your opinion on giving signals? Like me giving signals? I don't know if I'm good enough to even give signals, bro. If I'm being honest. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't personally give signals. How much money to profit? We closed $100 on that trade on Top Step. So not ideal, but at least we made back our loss and a little bit. Like I said, we already de-risked that trade, so not gonna complain about that. Not gonna complain. So I'm not gonna lie, part of me low-key just wanted a green day, but it also makes sense. Like I can't not close the position where I'm supposed to take my first partial. Like I have to do that, you know? That's how you manage the trade like this. And I'm gonna take another one off here because I don't like how long it's spending in this imbalance. We have one left. We have one left in November's low. We'll see if we can get it. If not, stop break even. It's a good trade. Not the easiest day. Not the easiest day. But we didn't hesitate. That's what matters. And it paid. So what's November's low? 2011. Let me just put the order there so I don't have to keep it. All right. Are you green today? We are green today, yeah. But that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Green, blue, red. Don't matter. Did you enter on protraction? Yep. Every single trade I took today was protraction. We got wicked out here 2 times, which is okay. And then this is the third protraction model. Yep, 5-minute bearish. So as soon as you see accumulation and fair value gap like that, just know it's forming another bearish fair value gap. So, yep, we can stay on the 5-minute. With protraction. Protraction is my model. Why can't you take partial on Top Step? I took it with 1 micro. So on the funded, I'm de-risking. So it means I had to take 1 micro on that trade. If I took 2 micros, it would have been over risk. So that's why I couldn't take a partial. So I just had to full close the position there. These candles have a large ass range. Like 1 candle here is 50 points. So I can't take 2 contracts. That's over almost $200 stop loss on the funded, which I'm not doing on this 50K. So I had to just take the 1 micro and I had to close it where my first partial is. I can't let the trade be a loser because the candles are too large. Like I gotta close the position where I'm supposed to close the position, you know? What's the reason behind break even on the first 2 trades? Good question. You want to let this trade? Actually, I guess I can explain it now. So here, so this is where I went break even right here. So I entered on this inversion. Stop was right here, and we were really heavy. The reason I broke even was 1, because of the SMT that formed, and 2, my partial was at these lows. I didn't really see a scenario where you know, we already touched the CISD and we're trading this low. So there's 2 options here basically, meaning we're either going to take my first partial, in which case I can leave my stop, or I just hit my break even and just scan for re-entry. There was already SMT at that level. Let me make sure this is actually where we're supposed to be. We were already at that level, so it doesn't really make sense. Looks like we might get this. Okay, there you go. We're out. I guess we're still in here, but we're supposed to be out. Does that make sense, Lori? The second trade wasn't break even. So the first trade was break even. The second trade was loss. It's a $50 loss. I entered on the 15-second time frame. So I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna journal. How about I just journal? Why do you use the beta adjust option on ES to mark November's low, but didn't use the beta adjust option to mark in Q? Nope, it should be on for both. Beta adjust should be on for both. I always do it. I always keep it on personally. It adjusts for contract changes. So I want to have that information, right? If the contracts were adjusted at after settlement, I want to have that information, you know? So I keep it on for both. It should be on for both. Did I not mark it on for ES? No, it's on. It's on for both. Sorry if it looked like I may have turned it off by accident, but I had the correct level marked. What stock, or do people not say what stock? I'm trading NASDAQ futures. It's great having a continuation, self-protraction, and reversal model. For sure, bro. I think you should have criteria for when price is going to reverse, and you should have criteria for when price is going to continue. What's up, Taffy? You're the only one who came out as a winner today on YouTube. I mean, everyone's a winner as long as they follow the rules, brother. It's not about P&L. Please do not let P&L depict whether or not you won it today. Trust me, because I used to do that all the time. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it good. You're not gonna see it good. Why is your trading chart you delayed? You have delayed data right now? Would I re-enter short? If I'm gonna re-enter short, it also this inversion fair value gap. This is the fair value. You could take another protraction, man. I don't know how many protractions are gonna form, but you'd have to inverse this. Why is my you wanna just call me a toffee in a little bit? We can call, I'll help you out. We'll see. That's not good. That shouldn't be delayed. But oh wait, toffee. It's not about premium data. It's about you have to have CME data. Do you have the CME data? You have it? Okay, we'll check. We had a really Lashian's been popping recently. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something funny. You know what's weird? Like, I know there were some live streamers that also I'm not gonna take this trade, but I can tape read it with you guys. There's a lot of live streamers who, like, when I was on a losing streak, they went on a winning streak. To be honest, bro, I feel like my losing streak was, I'm not gonna say justified, but I made a lot of changes since then, and when I go back and backtest and implement those changes, it was pretty successful. What do you think about body SMT? It's just SMT. You don't have to call it any differently. It's not like body SMT. Nah, it's just SMT. SMT is SMT. Divergence between the two pairs. If there's a crack in correlation, it's crack in correlation. How long? You doing free live streams? Honestly, I was thinking about that because I know there's a pretty large group of people who want me to stream and read chat at the same time. I couldn't do that on YouTube or TikTok. There's just no way. There's way too many trolls. There's way too many trolls. So I definitely couldn't do that. You can see see how we took good partials here, right? When it started accumulating inside this fair value gap, right now what I want to see, I'll just take my other partial. So we managed to secure a pretty good amount on alpha futures. So we're halfway passing the alpha futures account now. We're up 800. So we're up 800 on alpha futures. Top step. A tough day, man. This could have been an amazing day. It just had to be a little bit sloppy in delivery. Oh, for a second I didn't think I was copy trading. That would have been annoying. I'm gonna close the accounts before I do something stupid. I'm like right passing the mark. 53. Yeah, you passed, bro. You're good. You could have been 53 on the dot and you still passed. Why don't I have those November low? I don't understand what you're saying, brother. Someone said stronger than Wick. No, it's not true. Can we look for buys if it inverses? If you just have to ask yourself. Me personally, I'm not bullish, so I wouldn't look for any buys. But you could target something like this 30-minute bearish fair value gap. You know, depends what you're aiming for. Like, I wouldn't aim for buy side. I wouldn't aim for that personally. But the 30-minute bearish with strategies, it's my power 3. 800 is up half. I thought half would be 1.5k. Oh, I'm on a 100k account as well. Sorry, that is a 100k account. And when I said I'm up half, it's because I'm up 3,000 on the account now. So I was like accumulating. Let me just show you, bro. So the balance on the alpha futures account, we're halfway. So we need 6,000. We're at 300. We managed to get 800 P now. Weekly profile looks like a Monday high day. Sorry, Monday high week. But either way, it's Tuesday continuation. So it doesn't really matter what Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is gonna do. You don't need to know that. All you need to know that Tuesday's continuation. Feeling emotional? I would feel emotional too if I lost 500 on a funded. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's a very uncomfortable feeling. So you just gotta work back now. You know, what are you gonna do about it? Now that you're Aqua futures. I don't know about that one, bro. Aqua. Why is TradeAway not showing up on TradingView mobile app? It should be there, bro. I've signed in multiple times myself. I just blew 4 funders because kept getting dropped out of shorts. Frustrating. Frustrating, I know. Me too. I was pretty frustrated to begin with too. Luckily, we didn't do anything stupid. Yeah, Harito. Yeah. That's the thing. You want to know? Let me tell you guys. Let me give you guys a little psychology spiel because I was talking about this with Toxic yesterday. Let me tell you guys something, bro. So when you backtest your model and you get a win rate, let's say 80%, right? You get 80% win rate. Have you used Alpha Futures? Yeah, I use Alpha Futures. My favorite one, bro. Right now, they're my favorite, bro. I'm telling you guys. As soon as I get funded on Alpha Futures, I'm taking payout every single time I get 3 wins. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not building no buffer, none of that. As soon as I get 3 wins, I'm taking my payout. And next 3 wins, I'm taking another payout. I'm gonna just keep paying myself, bro, as soon as possible. None of this buffer. On Top Step, I'm gonna build a buffer, but on the other ones, you can take payout in 3 wins, and your maximum loss does not get set to 0. So you do not get punished for taking a small payout. So I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna pay myself. It's gonna be a small. Like, I'm not gonna take out all of it, but I'm gonna take that small payout out as soon as I get the chance. What's payout policy on advanced accounts? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know, but it's right on their website. If you do get an advanced account, I think my code gives 15% off, and you don't have to pay activation, bro. What's better, standard or express? You mean advanced? It's literally in the word. Like, if you think you're more guaranteed to get a payout, long term, advanced will be better. But me personally, I just get the standard, bro. Like, I just want to pay a little bit less. But right now, they have no activation fee, so I use your code. Don't watch that. What is your code, Gatie? Code Gatie will always give you the best discount, brother. I like Alpha Futures, man, and I like the guy too. I don't know if I say his name, but like the guy who reached out to me, like, he's a really nice guy, bro. He was like, I want to do a bunch of giveaways for your community. Which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, like, we're pretty much, I'm not gonna say spamming giveaways, but we're gonna be doing giveaways. Why can't I set SL and TP on TradeAway? You can. You just have to know how. Aqua's a good CFD firm. Yeah, if they're good, bro. Do you think tomorrow's probable with all the news? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Have you turned on beta adjust? It's always been on, brother. I know. If I turned it off by accident, that was a mistake. But all my levels were marked out on beta adjust. Is that bearish FNG still valid for short? Yeah, you can still look for shorts if you're bearish. So for me, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me. I really think we take out that November low. It's just kind of screaming to me. Like, these equal lows. It's just too clean, bro. It's just a little too clean, man. Oh, shit. Wait. Am I tripping? Was I marking out this? Or this? Oh, I was marking out these equal lows? Oh, I see what you're saying. I marked out these lows as November lows without beta adjust. Yeah, we did that the entire session, huh? All right. I see. I was marking out this. And we took that out? Damn, bro. Beta adjust is going crazy. I guess, yeah, so that's on me. That's on me, boys. Well, I don't know what's on me. It should have only affected me. I mean, it really didn't affect anything in the grand scheme of things. But, so yeah, when I'm marking out these levels, I mark it out with beta adjust on. If you're not going to mark it out with beta adjust, then make sure you're trading this NQH. I just look at NQ and keep beta adjust on. So we did take November's low. All right, interesting. Cool. Let's go back and see how this printed because now I want to see. Yeah, I mean, it was in the same shorts we took. Oh, how nice. I mean, we literally shorted here. So we literally ended up closing at the best time. That's perfect. That's great, man. That's great. That's cool. It's cool, 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 cool. We ended up partialing where it was meant to partial anyways. Yeah, so these equal loads, these equal loads. Nice delivery. How do you have both NQ and ES numbers on? I split the chart in half, brother. So you have two options. Trade with beta adjust on, NQ continuing contract, or just go to H2025. That's the only difference, guys. Like this is what beta adjust is. Alright, let me explain it to you guys so you guys know. So when you're trading the continuing contract, so not NQH, you're just trading NQ, NQ1. This is the contract that rolls over every month. It's the same continuing one. If you take this off, then you're not adjusting for the changes, and when the new contract starts and the settlement comes, there's changes sometimes. You're not adjusting for those changes. So that's not what you want to do. So either adjust for the changes, so you keep it on, right? Or just trade NQH. So NQH should be like very similar to like NQ continuing with beta adjust. In this case, there is actually an SMT. Can't speak much on that, if I'm being honest. But you can't go wrong with NQ beta adjust. You can't go wrong with NQ what's it called? NQH 2025. What you're trading is NQH 2025. But me personally, in all my back tests and all my data, I've been trading NQH with beta adjust. So that's just how I do it. I've been doing that forever. Never really found in all my trading and back, I've never really found any like random discrepancies. So for me, we took out this low period. You know, if you go to NQH, I know we didn't, but for me, that's the low was taken. Low was taken. We are actually very fucking bearish on NQ, bro. Dang. I don't want to look at the stock market, guys, but all I'm gonna say is I'm definitely hella down on my positions. I mean, there's a little green in there. Apple carrying a little bit, you know, sir. It's gonna take like a freaking NVIDIA robot to fucking bring this shit back up, bro. Me personally, I'm not really bullish, so it's probably gonna go sideways. Health protraction formed, it said FEG, is it FEG formed? Protraction model, brother. If you do not know, if you want to learn about it, it's on my YouTube channel. Probably the best way you're gonna learn it. Just a video on my YouTube. So yeah, keep beta adjusted. There's no activation fee for alpha accounts. No, sorry, the standard account still has one. And if you just want like 10% off, that's the best discount they have right now for standard. But if you want to get the advantage of no activation fee, it's only the advanced account. And you still get like 10% off. Why is everything so bearish? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's because Trump, but I feel like it's Trump. Like just Trump speaking is giving us the volatility to dump this market. Probably just a place where we can accumulate more longs, right? If we're gonna see an all-time high, it's more likely to do so after sweeping sell side. I did think we were gonna get it here. Came back. So we just chopped. I don't know. This is your yearly AMD, bro, I guess. You want to view it at that. This low-key could be your... Yo, this could... this could be your best yearly AMD that you've ever seen, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's a yearly power of 3. I've never actually studied that, so... You accumulate first 2 months of the year, manipulate in March, April, reverse, May, continue. To see higher prices in April. I think April is known to go higher too. What happened last April? The end of April started seeing expansion and then May continued. Yo, this shit low-key happened last year too, bro. I mean, this isn't really accumulation, but we accumulated, we manipulated. I mean, this should be did. We accumulated, manipulated, get a new all-time highs. I would love to see a new all-time high so I can close all my stock positions. Hopefully looking for like a 20% return. I won't even be mad if it's like 10%. Right now we are hella down. I ain't even gonna speak. I ain't even gonna say more on that. Nasdaq on correction course. Yeah, man, it can't be real. Let's go to the 1 minute and see what's happening here. Guys, we're gonna hit the 6 a.m. open today. Go long. We're reversing as we took out quarterly low. Harito just messaged me, bro. I know it's frustrating. but don't let the P&L depict. That's the worst thing you can do. Take care, Rito. Don't worry about it, brother. Just message me. I got you, bro. I'm gonna take care of you, bro. Message me. Do you think $100 to 100K is possible? Yeah, you just have to win a whole bunch of 2R trades in a row. So 100 to 200, 200 to 400, 800, 1600, 3200, 64, 64. Where are we at? 64, 12800. I think it's 10 wins, bro, or some shit. 10 wins in a row, you make 100K. How many trades do you take per week? There's no limit. The maximum will be 2. Stop, I'm tripping, bro. The maximum will be like around 10, but I don't have a limit. The way I do it is I allow myself multiple trade ideas. So for you guys, I'm sure a lot of people think that I took 3 different trades today. For me, that's just not true. It's the same trade, just managing my position throughout. The first one, I managed this short by going break even. It's the same short, right? I just think it makes more sense instead of just doing this and saying, all right, SL or TP. I like to be nimble, right? So if I see something, I try to protect myself. I try to take partials where I can. I try to re-entry where I can. So it's the same short, right? It's protraction model. We have a protected high. Every time we retrace, I'm looking for a continuation towards my objective, right? I called out the objective. So that's it. Like, it's not 3 trades for me. Like, I view this as one trade. So if I really wanted to, I could come back and trade PM session one time. It's the same trade idea, right? Unless this trade idea got invalidated. So let's say we took out this high. Okay, I'm no longer trading a protraction. It's a different story now. So that's how I personally do it. So there's no max trade. For me, it's 2 trade ideas max. That's what I allow myself. But I'm not gonna let the fact that I took 3 attempts at the short and be like, oh, 2 trades, no more. Like, no, why? Like, why would I stop? The idea is still valid. It's still in play. Why would I just stop trading because I took 1 break even and 1 small loss? Especially in this case, because I mean, we only lost $40 on that first one. So it literally makes no sense. I got a question. The NQH chart like has gone deep down, but MNQ didn't. Which one do you use? NQ. Use NQ. MNQ is a derivative, from what I'm sure of. That may not be true, but use NQ. Always do your analysis on the NASDAQ and then execute on the micro. Took a small short at 942. The 1 minute OB did nearest low. Even though we did an inverse, just felt heavy order flow. Kind of lucky. No, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with just feeling that heavy order flow. You said 942. 943. Oh, you shorted at 942. You click sell 942. You getting in? No, but I can outline a trade for you guys. So if you're still bearish, you would short this, and this is your protraction model yet again. If you're bearish, I'm not saying I'm bearish. I'm not saying I think this is gonna play. I'm just outlining where my model would form for anyone who's looking to trade. If you're bearish, we retraced into a 30-minute bearish fair value gap. I'll just mark it like this to make it simple. And with that inversion. So that's it. That's your protraction model. So if you're bearish, you'd be shorting after this candle closes below. So for example, you can short it right now. Your stop needs to cover at least the body, ideally the high. Where would you look to take profits? Like I said, -1 standard deviation is always a low-hanging fruit for me. That's -1. And then you have sell side right there. So if you're bearish, this could be a trade idea. I'm not taking this trade. I took nice win on alpha. I don't want to take another one on the top step. But you could, for sure. Do you stack multiple things? Yeah, I'm going to be trying to stack them. Do you trade gold? It's been a while since I traded gold. Not often do I trade gold. Is it okay that I'm making TA on US 100? You're making what? What's TA? Notice we did not get the CISD right here. We put in a bearish fair value gap, right there. So remember, I'm not in this trade. I'm just outlining. Technical analysis. Is it okay that I'm making technical analysis on US 100 chart, not NQ? I would use NQ, brother. I would use NQ. From my knowledge, just use NQ. And when it's time to push the button, just push it on US 100, you know? Nasdaq will just give you a little bit more precision in data, in delivery. The candlesticks are a lot more, I don't want to say full, but like you'll see things on NQ that are more precise and organized than US 100. So I think it'll actually make a difference. You have your macro time right here. So macros in 1 minute. You shorted right at 942 open. Oh, this will be right here, engaging this sort of flow. Now, I don't think that's lucky, bro. I think that's a good trade. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, Lori. I really wanted to click the button too, because I kind of just like, you can tell that you're like, yo, this low key is gonna inverse, and this high is not gonna get taken. Like, you can almost tell. I swear to God, I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, you just kind of see that pattern like so many times that like you kind of know it's gonna go down. So you're like, oh, we put an up close candle inside that bullish fair value gap, like we close below it, like you know that's gonna be acted as order block. Can you request 1 day and 2 day payouts on alpha futures? You can only request payout every 2 weeks, but the only criteria is 3 trades. The trade made me 860 for real. It kept retesting. For real. For real, for real. Yeah, do not take a short now because that 10 a.m. power 3, that's a 4-hour low candle you're seeing down there. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, me personally, I think this is gonna range. We already had a very nice move put in. We took out the higher time frame objective. So, I mean, what are you really aiming for at this point, right? This could be your low week for all we know. So you have to wait 2 weeks for a payout? Yes, payouts are every 2 weeks on alpha futures. You checking SPX and NQ? Yeah, not SPX, ES. ES. S&P 500 is what I'm checking. How much do you risk per trade? On funded, I look to risk anywhere from $150 to $200 per trade. You can do that, but there is a consistency. So the only rule for alpha future, they have one rule. The only rule, obviously don't blow the account, but the only rule for payout is the consistency rule, so 40%. So let's say you want to take payout. If you make, let's say you make $1,000, you want to take a quick payout. That's what I'm going to do personally. As long as you don't make 400 in one of those trades, you're good. So it has to be like 300, 300, 300, for example, or something like that. Obviously, as you make more, the consistency. So if you make 2,000, as long as your best trade isn't 600 or 700 or something like that. Why is your NQ chart different from mine? I use a hard time for NQ chart. Use NQ1. Do you have delayed? Do you have real-time data? That's sick. That's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. Like, I'm taking payout right away, man. Like, I'm not fucking around, bro. Do you know how many times I've ran up a top step funded and then just blown it? Because I was like, not like aiming for too much, but like I'm trying to build like a big fat buffer that's gonna protect me forever. Like a lot of times, bro. Should be happening all the time. Is it necessary? It is definitely necessary, yeah. Or just, I'm up 1K, do I stop? I would stop. I don't think you'll find a high probability trade setup. That's not because you're up 1K. Just, I don't know if you'll see a high probability setup here, bro, if I'm being honest. Your entry model's great. I do like how you wait for all your conflicts to be in place before entry. Appreciate you, bro, yeah. They're just in place because I used to lose a lot, you know, and I was tired of it. I had to make some adjustments. Isn't necessary. Yeah, you need real-time data. You don't have to buy it. What you can do is get a prop firm account and it'll come with real-time data. 5-minute bearish S&P right now. Yep, it could definitely go lower. It's possible. It's possible. So if you go over 40%, that's no, it's not that it counts. It's, if you go over consistency, you're just gonna have to make a little bit more money before payout. That's all. So it's not like the end of the world. It basically just means the reason there's consistency is because then what would people do? They just get it funded and then just full port and then they get a big fat payout after 3 trades. Like, it's kind of stupid, you know? Because like they just full port 1 trade and they win and then they can just take like 2 very small trades and then all of a sudden they can get payout. Like they shouldn't be. That's like a cheat code. People will be just like literally milking these prop firms. So what is SMT? SMT is a crack in correlation between 2 pairs. So if you look at NQ right here, we have a higher high. Right here, we have a higher high on the NASDAQ. And if you look at my right chart, we have a lower high. So we never took out this high. This is, yeah, marked correctly. So you see that? That is the S&T divergence. If you have the right narrative, this is a good confluence for reversal or continuation. How many evals you count? Only one eval right now. You got to do scale into trades, and if you don't, why not? I do sometimes, but it's a very specific scenario. The only time I will scale in is if I, like, the model formed, but I'm not just fully convinced, or maybe the entry is just a little bit too aggressive. I haven't seen enough confirmation to go in with full size. So what I'll do is I'll scale in. So let's say I short this inversion. I'm like, you know what? I'll short this inversion right here, but I'm only going to take 1 micro. And then I see something like this. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll add another micro here. And then if we get a full breaker, like a break below these lows, maybe I'll take 1 more, you know? That's how I do it. How do you get real-time data with FTMO prop firm? I don't think you have to pay for real-time data on CFDs. Do you use Alpha Future Standard? I'm currently using the standard one. How much is in advance, bro? Because if there's no activation fee, I gotta check this out, bro. How much is in advance, bro? How much is in advance? Let's figure this. It's $140. So it's gonna be cheaper than if you pass, right? It's literally gonna be cheaper. It's gonna be cheaper than the standard if you pass. Damn, man. Might be a cheat code. You could take this short. I mean, it's not a plus. There's a decent chance we just go sideways. You get 250 less in drawdown. You do get 250 less, yeah. That is correct. I've never really looked too much into like the difference between the two. Missed a lot of text. 1 sec, guys. So wait. What is the macro at 950? Macro is 950 to 1010. And weekly payouts. You can get payouts a lot easier, yeah. What does the macro mean? When the price is inside of a macro period, so a macro time. No, I'm not looking for re-entry. I'm just outlining. So I was tape reading this. This is the trade we were tape reading. So I said, if you're bearish and you think this low is going to get taken, right? You can take this inversion fair value gap and you can target something like this. Or you can target -1. I wouldn't take this because I'm not really convinced it's going to take this low. I think there's a chance we go sideways. But this is the model if you're bearish. This is the model. Can someone send me the video of the model GatieTrades? Can't find it. I don't know how it's called. Mario, if you have Discord, just message me. I'll send it to you, brother. Do you use SMT? Yeah, sometimes. It's not a must for me, though. Just a confluence. If I see it, I see it, and it's there. It's great. If not, it is what it is. In shorts on paper, because I've yet to take it, don't really care. Yeah, just a back test. See if that inversion holds. It's really hard to like gauge order flow right now. You just kind of want to see, do we respect this, the order block here? Or... So let me remove this. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. The only thing you can really do is see, are we going to respect 50% of this OB or nah? You think we're going to hit the low? No, I'm not really convinced. In my opinion, it goes sideways. It could get really close. I don't know. I don't think it's a good trade, though, personally. I think there's a good chance we go sideways, and then maybe lunch will do something more significant. But, I mean, it's inside the macros. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen right now. So, it's not the worst trade. If it was outside the macro, it'd be like, see how here, even though there's no really entry there, but here it's just consolidating, and then the macro, you get a little bit of a move. It's really mid, though. Which platform using? I'm using Top Step, and I'm using Alpha Futures. Do you use indicators? No, not in my trading. I really go on other trader streams because I want to learn on my own, but your insights are helpful. Appreciate you, bro. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be like everyone take this trade right now. Like, it just depends how you go about it. How long did it take you to become profitable? So I don't know how to answer that question, to be honest, bro. Why can't I interrupt the inversion like right there, right now? You can. You just have to ask yourself, do you think it's going to take this low? Do you think that there's a chance we take out this low? Or a good probability? It's all about probabilities. Like if I told you guys, there's a 100% chance we're going to take out this low. Well, then this short would be really good because odds are that if we have an inversion here in the macro, we're probably going to take out this low. But if I told you guys, this low is not getting taken out today. It's going to stay. This is your low of session. It's not going to be taken. Well, then you probably wouldn't take this inversion setup, you know? It just comes down to probabilities. In my opinion, it could take this low, but it's not the highest probability chance. It's not like that blue line we marked out, right? That was way higher probability than this. It's all about probabilities. What's the macro you're referring to? The time macro, 1050 to 1110. Are you shorting in Q? Nope, just tape reading. We already took 2 trades today. We took shorts. Do you trade afternoon session? Sometimes. You think 30-second bullish FVG could send us higher? In my opinion, guys, we continue to range. What's macro? Macro is a time interval where you expect the algorithm to run towards liquidity or inefficiency. So, in simple terms, in this time period, expect price to trade into some sort of high or low or into some sort of imbalance. Did you win today? Today wasn't winning day, yes. Been watching your videos 3 months now, and if I lost, I lose so little. If I win big. Your model works everywhere. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I mean, the model is definitely a profitable model. You know, that's without question. It just depends if you can read price and have the right draw on liquidity. That's the most important part. And the model itself is profitable. It's not hard to get a profitable model, bro. There's like 1,000 profitable models out there that if you just follow the rules are. It all comes down to how you execute. Did you get stop break even on the first trade? Yeah, first trade was a break even. Second trade was a very small loss, like literally 0.25 R. It was a 15-second entry. I tried to snipe the short. Literally got stopped out 956, and then it rolled over to TP. I managed to get a little piece of the pie right here. So we shorted, took partial 1, partial 2, and then this one came out and stopped me out at break even. So we managed to secure green day. So same model, same trade over and over again. In hindsight, had I put my stop loss higher and just left it, it would have been clean 4-hour trade, but wasn't looking with that. I risk about 220 to make 430. Is that a good risk management? Sure, bro. Yeah, it depends on the account size. What happens when you pass a funded? When you trade on the funded, and if you make profits, you can request payout. If your model is present, are you trading pre-macro? Yeah, it would have to be a protraction. So right here, I traded pre-macro, right? Traded 1016. It's all about probability, though. Ideally, it forms inside the macro. 950 to 1010 macro. This is a lunch. This is like pushing into lunch macro. It's kind of a different characteristic, but what's protraction? Protraction is one of my models. Is 920? No. Whoever told you that is a liar. Please do not use 920 to 940 as a macro. That person made up their own time interval. Maybe it's something else, but it's not a macro. Something else, maybe. It's not a macro, though. 920 is definitely not a macro. Shorts look nice. It's possible, yeah. It's possible. Lock in, twin. We got a dub today, Rug. It was sloppy, though. We got stopped out, break even. Took a small loss. Stopped out by like... We pretty much got stopped out by 1 point twice, and then we caught a little piece of the pie at the end. But we had the right bias. I shorted 3 times, and it just is what it is, you know? Like, it got to where we knew it was going to go, and it was good. I mean, on Alpha Futures, we did catch a little bit nicer of a win, because I was happy being more aggressive there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Stream was popping today, bro. At one point, we had like 500 on TikTok, I saw. Yeah, if you guys want to go watch guys, I just posted a TikTok. If you trade fair value gaps, I posted a checklist for high probability fair value gaps. So if you want to watch that, video, leave a like, comment. I really appreciate you guys following. I'm live every single day. Guys, I haven't missed a day in like 8 months or something. Maybe more. Like, you guys want me to show you guys something, bro? Do you guys want to know how long I've been live streaming every day for? I used to live stream to 2 viewers, bro. 2 viewers. Like, I didn't even go cap. And they were like my friends. Like, we've been in this shit, bro. We've been in this shit. Now we have a lot of people, so I can't keep chat open. Otherwise, it'll distract me, but still live. Like, how long we been live for, bro? Like, come on, bro. 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. So pretty much that's when I started, like, when I was like, hey, I like my model, I'm gonna trade. This is when I started trading, bro. Like, look at this. Bro, fuck these ads, bro. I hope people go live to eternity. I mean, honestly, I like going live, bro. I like documenting myself. Yo, we caught a winning trade. Look, bro. See, yo, what is that price action? Oh my. How did I catch a winning trade? Wait, maybe I didn't catch a winning trade. I don't even know. There's no way I took a winning trade here, bro. Oh, this definitely did not play out. This looks so bad. No way this played out, right? Yeah, we got stopped out. I mean, bro, how am I trading in this, bro? Look at this. I took a trade here. I took a short. Bro, look at this price action. Oh, man. Someone needs to go back and tell me about freaking KO3. Oh, at least I'm journaling, though. Locked in. Yes, sir. Gatie log day 1. Damn, that price action is off. That price action is awful, bro. Damn, H4CE, DOL. I was locked in, bro. Anyways, yeah, we've been in this. Just lost my 200K. What happened, bro? I feel like you're gonna be a millionaire. I'm not trying to speak it, but low key, me too, bro. Best strategy for Forex? Power 3. How do you activate beta adjust? Bottom right of your screen? Oh, sorry, I was blocking it. You can't see it. Let me cover this up. You'll see it right now. Beta adjust is right here. Bottom right of your screen. Click beta adjust. Why do you wait for 9:30 every day? It's just, I'm trading 9:30 power of 3. That's the candle that I'm trading. So obviously I have to wait for that candle to start. 9:30 opening. Are you real? Nah, bro. It's just AI, bro. AI is crazy. AI did a 2-hour live stream, took 3 shorts, called it out live. Shit's all AI, bro. AI is crazy nowadays. 2 people, that's a heart, bro. Appreciate you, bro. You the best? I'm just a regular guy, bro. A lot of people, like, I get a lot of messages like, oh, man, like, is it 30 minutes? No, it's 4 hour, brother. I'm about to blow your mind. Ready? Regular trading hours. 4 hours candle. Holy shit, these executions. Regular trading hours, 4-hour candle. Opens at 9:30. This candle's 4 hours. This candle's gonna close at 13:30. So it opens at 9:30, closes at 13:30. You just got funded. Best advice? Let me ask you one question. Be honest. Did you pass the funded properly with good risk management and following rules, or did you kind of gamble and get a little bit lucky in passing? If you did it properly, then the only advice you need to do is replicate and do exactly what you did. P&L yep, we're up. How much are we up, actually? I don't think we're up much. We are up. So we're up $62 on the funded. We are up $820 on the 100K alpha. I risk more than I normally would too, but I have a strategy. As long as you follow the strategy and you pass, then just repeat. My only advice to you, don't start trading P&L. That's probably the mistake most people do. I made that mistake, right? You just start trading based on your P&L. And just keep trading, you know? Break the ice for yourself. Take deep breaths when you have to, because sometimes, like, when I started trading my first funded, like, I'd be in a trade, I'm like I'm stretched, you know, I'm like tapping my foot. I'm like, yo, but come on, like, please, like, you don't need that, you know? You can pass another one. It's a ERA. It's not like you're risking a real $200 from your bank account, you know? What are you trading? It says NASDAQ futures. What's the indicator? I don't have any indicators. I don't trade with, like, there's no, like, trading indicators. Yeah, patience will pay. How many points is your 1% risk? Per contract or what? It depends how many contracts we're talking. Yeah, I'm doing my best. INCFP. You're in the Discord. I forget what your name is, though. I'm doing my best, yeah. I'm trying to do my best. I'm going to buy my funded futures 50K tomorrow, I think. Good luck, brother. I hope that goes well for you. If I wanted to enter a short, where is a good short? I mean, the one we outlined was this one. This is where my model formed. You would have entered short here, and this would have been your trade, or just something like this, right? So you'd still be in it. That's where my model formed. I didn't take this, obviously. What's your entry model? I have a couple entry models. You take a trade. Took 3 trades today. Loss. Very small loss. Break even. And a win. Basically shorted twice in here. Very sloppy delivery. then shorted once again, hit TP. Which PO3s are very important to you? 930 and daily. Weekly, daily, and 930. For the most part, when I'm trading intraday, I'm looking mostly at 930 and daily. Are you Runk? I don't know what that means. Is my consistency? I'm over my consistency. What I do? You just gotta make a little more profits, bro. Don't stress. It's fine. Just don't request payout yet because it will get denied. Make a little bit more profits. It's all good, brother. Just gotta make a little bit more profits. Which futures are you trading? Nasdaq. If I wanted to enter a short, yeah, like I said, you would have had to been in. You would have had to be in that. Be in that. I am live every single day at 9:15 a.m. Eastern time, unless I'm sick, in which case I will not go live. I could still not possible. By far, can open at 9:30, but not 10. You have to go to regular trading hours, brother. You should just watch my. If you really want to learn the model, it's literally on my YouTube. It's not a complicated series. The model's there. It's all on YouTube. You trade when you're sick? I do. I just don't go live. So you're McLaren? I don't have a McLaren, bro. I wish I did, bro. I have a Lexus, and it's almost on the verge of being broken. Bro, I'm not really want to take partial right now, but I closed the whole position. That's unfortunate, bro. This would be a good partial, though. Because we're really approaching that -1. So like I said, -1 is low-hanging fruit for me. Oh, we're not even close. I'm tripping. I wouldn't have partial here, bro. I would break even, but why partial? We just formed a bearish fair value gap. It looks pretty good. I guess you want to secure something. High probability and low probability fair value gaps. Just fine, but like, it's going good, you know? Don't partial when it looks good. I mean, sometimes, like, you have a specific level, but like, you know, it's gonna go lower. You gotta be confident sometimes, you know? You gotta be confident. At least ES will take out the low. Like, ES will take out that low at least. At least then partial. I'm not trying to, like, adjust your strategy for you, but if it's looking good, like, if you're entering a short, unless you have a specific level, you know, like, but if you're looking at taking a short and it's, like, starting to look good, like, sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, hold up, like, this is really going good. Like, obviously this one is not an example of that, but, like, for example, earlier this week, we took a nice short, and I was like, you know what, this is going up. Like, it's forming a lot faster than expected. Like, it's really going aggressively towards where I think it's going to go. That's what you want to see. So if that forms, I mean, in this case, again, this is not this example. Why is it? Because we literally went sideways for 36 minutes. So that's not one of these examples. We also reached -1 standard deviation on ES. ES touched the rejection block. So, like, this was a good partial in my opinion, but I'm just saying in general, if it's looking good, trust it, you know, trust it. You can even partial and then look to re-enter. Like, for example, if we form a bearish fair value gap here, not on this, but like just in another example, and we inverse, add one more. But you're still break even, right? You can still add one and keep your stop where it is. It's good stuff. Are you following the general tools? No, I have no idea what. You funny guy, huh? You're a funny guy, bro. Yeah, that's funny, bro. That's funny. This guy's good. Hey, from my CS match. Good luck, bro. Hope it works out. Tucker, what you? This guy commented on my video the other day. Golf. Is there an S&P divergence? Is it 100% that there will be reversal in the market? No, not 100%. But I will say, if you have the right bias and you have an SMT inside of a key level, let's just say inside of a bearish fair value gap. So see this bearish fair value gap right here? Like, I will say this. If you have SMT inside of a bearish fair value gap and you have the right draw on liquidity, it's a very high probability, brother. Nothing 100%, unfortunately. Sometimes SMTs will get targeted. Like, this may look like SMT for shorts, but it's all about bias. If you're bullish, then you don't even see an SMT here. If you're bullish, well, then there's SMT right here. Right, in that body. Can we entry now? I wouldn't enter shorts. I wouldn't like yes, like bro, you guys asked me like an hour ago what I think is gonna happen. I said I think it's gonna range. Like you bottom to yeah, you did, bro. You did. Good stuff, man. I'm proud of you. Good stuff. And it's been ranging. It's been ranging for a really long time. Like this range. This your dealing range. We've been in the equilibrium of the dealing range for so long. I'm only funded with 250k accounts right now. Probably won't look to get any more until I deal with this alpha futures. We're working on the alpha futures right now. We're halfway. So if that can get through, then that's good. Do you do futures? Yep, NASDAQ futures. This was a good live stream. What do you think about crypto day trading? I wouldn't even call it day trading. I would call it like hoping that shit pumps or dumps. Like I don't even know how you can really date. Oh, let's talk about like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can. It's not the worst. It's not the worst price action if you go like intraday. It's usually a lot better on the weekend. I don't know why that is, but I mean, your characteristics still there. Look at Ethereum. Is there S&T there? Oh, here. I mean, this isn't really the cleanest reversal, but I mean, you have the LB, pretty similar to, yeah, like 930 is not too bad. How long did it take you to get funded? It took me 1 month after I tried my first account. How much would you say someone should need to start trading futures? Well, you just trade with prop firms. You don't need to put in your own money. So I guess like I'd say to start, like you only really need like $200, bro. I'm being honest. You can get a 50k alpha account for like $50, $150 activation fee if you pass. That's it. We took 3 trades today, but in my opinion, it's 1 trade. I took 1 trade, but I re-entered 3 times the same idea. These are the executions. Took 2 L's because I listened to some guy. Almost blew my funded and lost all the profits I had. What prop firms you recommend for futures? Alpha Futures number 1, Top Step number 2, My Funded Futures number 3, probably Apex number 4, and then number 5, probably Tradeify, maybe Take Profit Trader. For Forex, I recommend Funded by Traders number 1, number 2, FTMO. That's it. What's the difference between NQ index on Forex and NQ futures? Same to trade. The difference is one of them is a futures contract and the other one is a CFD. You cannot withdraw daily, no, but you can withdraw 2 weeks. Why not FTMO on futures? I didn't even know FTMO had futures, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can you go over to trade? Yeah, so this is a protraction model. Reason I took the shorts because I was bearish. That's first criteria. Second criteria, we have a protected high. So I did not think this high was gonna get taken. So if that's the case, I look for a retracement and then an inversion. So we retraced. We didn't take the high. We touched the rejection block. Very sloppy delivery, but it's still a retracement. If you look at ES, the retracement's a lot cleaner. You can see we literally just retraced. We didn't even come close to the high. So that's okay. So we retraced, and then we have an inversion fair value gap. That's where I took my first entry. I took my inversion right there. I trailed my stop because my first partial was right here. And I made the call that if we're going to not take this first partial out, right? If we took the first partial, I would have left my stop up here. But because we didn't take this partial and we're right there, I want to make sure I'm secured safe, because if we're gonna come back up and wick, I can just look for re-entry, which is what I did. So we didn't hit first partial. I got stopped to break even, and then I re-entered short, and then we got stopped pretty much break even again. So just these two candles going up stopped us out. Again, pretty sloppy delivery. So like we shouldn't really be trading this high into this wick, but anyways, we did. Very sloppy. We got stopped out again, and then it ran lower. I still was bearish towards, there was the monthly low right here at this blue line. That's what I was aiming for. I think it was like 2101. So right there. So I was waiting for another setup. What was I waiting for? Retracement, inversion. Why? Because it's protraction. We already have your high of session. So where did I look for the retracement? This 5-minute bearish fair value gap. We touched the 5-minute bearish fair value gap right here. We got a clean 1-minute inversion. That's where I shorted. And I took TP1, TP2. So I took two partials here. Last one came out, stopped me break even. How many micros? On my fundeds, these two trades were 2 micros. This one was 1. I'm looking to risk around like 150 to 200 per trade on my 50K funded. What about with the prop firm? Because I got 2 bands to my name right now, and I'm very confident. Without a prop firm, funded, if you want to open up a live account, bro, so this is how it's going to work. You can trade 1 micro contract on NASDAQ, and so you need $100 margin. You need $100 margin. Would I still look for a trade today? Not in this session, but maybe in PM. I'd probably expect lunch to move higher. Like, let's say lunch will maybe run out this high right here. But I'm not going to stay here and watch. One, cut that for trade 2. Nice, cool. FTMO has no activation fees. No, but their accounts are a lot more expensive. Wanted to ask, can that 1103 candle be considered as an order block? Obviously not anymore, but when it was going lower. 1103. No, this is the order block. I would say this is the order block, and this is a propulsion block. Why is this one an order block? Let me zoom in. Actually, we didn't really take out any high. I would view this as an order block. Well, actually, this is a propulsion. Okay, let's be technical here. The order block is right here. Okay, this is your bearish order block. This is the one where I said if I'm going to short, I'm going to short this. Why is this your bearish order block? It swept liquidity inside the macro, and it traded into a bearish fair value gap. So when we close below it, this is your bearish order block. Very choppy delivery. Any candle that trades into this order block, so for example, these up close candles, and then it gets closed below here, forms a propulsion block. So this is your propulsion block. Make sense? I don't know why that guy's saying it's not. He probably doesn't know what an order block is. This is the correct annotation of the bearish order block. Does that make sense, Sirius? Oh, there it is. Who told you that, brother? Who told you the order block is the last contrary candle before a push up or down? Who told you that? Because it wasn't ICT. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't ICT. And it is ICT's concept. So who told you that, brother? How much is micro NQ going for right now? ICT? No, it wasn't, brother. You never watched order block theory from ICT. How much is micro NQ going for? It's not a value, brother. So you don't actually buy it with money. It 100% was not ICT. In fact, if you want me to send you the clip, where ICT specifically said an order block is not the last up close or down close candle before an up move, I can get you a clip of him saying it word for word, exactly the opposite of what you just said. If you want to learn about order block theory, the best trade, ICT has a 3-hour lecture on his YouTube. And by the way, like I don't even use order blocks like that, but I'm just saying Don't come in my chat and tell people this is not an order block. This is a bearish order block. I thought it was the last up or down close on the move that took liquidity. Nope, so it can be a series of candles. So in this case, it's not this one. It's all of these. It's all of these candles. Bum, 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 bum. ICT laughs at all of you for believing he created these. Why? Because this is where your buy side delivery is. So these three candles this is where your buy was one more candle, right? Yeah. So this is your buy side delivery. 1, 2. We have no disruption in this buy side delivery. So let me zoom out 2 minutes. It'll probably be more clear. What the fuck just happened? Why are we on CHF? The hell? So look at this now. This is your 2 minute order block, right? Why? Because we entered imbalance and we swept liquidity. So you can't say that this is your 1 minute order block. You need to 1, zoom out, and 2, you need to understand that this is your buy side delivery. This is the reasoning behind it. We started delivering buy side before the liquidity sweep right here. Opening price. This wick doesn't count. We open here, buy side delivery in 1 minute. We have more buy side delivery in 2 minutes. So these two candles represent your buy side delivery before the liquidity sweep. So if this is your buy side delivery before the liquidity sweep and we're going to get a change in the state of delivery, we need to inverse both these candles. Not just one. It needs to be both. So there's no CISD here. We did put in a bearish fair value gap. Still no CISD. And then here you get your CISD. Very sloppy delivery. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles to get that CISD. Your propulsion block are the up close candles that trade into the order block. So right here, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 up close candles trading into that old bearish order block. That's your propulsion block. Don't worry about him, 29. He's just rage baiting, bro. Don't worry about him. This guy will sit here, watch the entire stream, and I can. Is order block same? Yeah. So CISD is what forms an order block. CISD forms the order block. Bro, it's literally little ICT. I wouldn't say little ICT, but I definitely studied his stuff. Anyways, let's show you guys the lecture. If you guys want to learn more about order blocks, where's the lecture? I believe it was in 2023. He did like a 2 or 3 hour lecture on order block theory. This mean will create a lower low right now. Right here, lecture on ICT order blocks and tape reading. It's April 18th. So this one right here. If you want to learn. This is where he's going to tell you it is not the last up close or down close candle. He'll also give you depictions of what it looks like. Who the hell is this guy, bro? Trump's live? Oh no, Trudeau's live. When did you start trading NQ and ES? I started trading NQ and ES, I think December last year.
Get the fuck out.
He yaps a lot in this lecture, but it's a really good lecture.
If it can go to just half of it or fall short of half of it.
So see here, he'll mark out both of those candles.
Half of it.
For example.
Range with the factor. So don't let me ever.
See here, he's marking out the order block.
If you've done
1, 2, 3, 4. See, he marks this candle's opening price.
homework, you've done the math.
Why this candle? Because it overlaps with the fair value gap. I'm not even listening to it. I know that's what he's saying, bro. It's because it overlaps with the fair value gap. So if you watch that, see when he marks out the order block, he marks out the low and the high. This is the lower quadrant of it.
You can't be different when you're trading.
Boom, boom. I don't know what that is. So you can go learn more about there. His lectures are really good. Hey, what do you mean you don't buy MQ? Yeah, so you don't buy MNQ with money. So let me give you an example. This is a paper account. So let's give ourselves $2,000, just like you said. Let's reset this. So when you buy one, say you want to buy one right now, you didn't actually spend any money. Why didn't it go through? Oh shit, wait, am I tripping? So you don't actually spend any money. The way it works is you buy it with margin. So notice, I didn't spend any money on this. You're basically bidding. And if it goes in your favor, you make money. So if this goes to this high right here, let's say it goes right here, that's $1,000. And if it comes to this low, that's minus 700. It all depends on margin. So the way you trade it is with how much you have in your account, right? So if it goes down here to 700, your account needs to be able to cover that loss, right? And this is a mini, by the way, so you don't have to trade this much. For example, if you go to the micro, right, and you buy one, it's less. So you put your stop loss here, $78 to make $168. If it goes up here, you make $160. The only thing that can tell you whether or not you can bid, or let's say buy or sell, is the amount of the amount of margin you have in the account, right? So if you have $2,000, you can't buy 20 of these, right? Oh, this is a paper account, so you can do whatever you want, but you can't. So see, it says not enough funds. It's not because you're broke. It's because you wouldn't be able to cover a loss on your account, right? So the broker is going to call you. You're going to get margin call. They're going to liquidate your position very early on. Does that make sense? So you're not really buying. It's not like you're buying one micro NASDAQ. You're kind of just entering long, and if it goes higher, you make it. If it goes lower, you can go short. So if you sell, so again, let's say you sell one, then if it goes lower, you make money. If it goes higher, you lose money. So a short position. So something like this, for example. You can practice with paper trading. What did you trade? Do you mark the OBs? Nope, I include the wicks. So when you're actually marking the order block, you need to include the wicks. So if this is your bearish order block, see this candle right here? This candle trades into a fair value gap. So just like ITT would be talking about in an order block lecture, this candle trades into the, and by the way, I mean, this condition, you're not really looking for order block and stuff like this. But I think TradeZella is worth it. Bro, yes. 100%, bro. I think everyone should make that investment. Backtest and journal. Speaking of, it's 11:30 and we haven't journaled yet. Guys, let's do some journaling. Because damn. So let's show you, I'll show you guys what TradeZella looks like when you journal. We can sync the account from Top Step. This. How's it? I don't need this. I'll show you what TradeZella does for you, and I'll tell you why I think it's worth it. So what you can do, say you make a new account, go Top Step X, file upload, continue. This is what you can do. So you go on Top Step X, you can download all your trades. So I'll show you what it looks like. Export. And you drag the file when you export trades. Boom. See, it says, there you go, all the trades, gives you the account. Now when you go to dashboard, no, I'm not up 24,000. That's one sec. We're on there. You got to go to Top Step X account. Now you can see it'll automatically journal all your trades. So plus 17 on the first one, which was a little break even, and it'll automatically journal. So what am I going to do here? Let's say I want to journal this. I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to go to playbook, add playbook. I'm going to say this was a 930 protraction model. We followed all the rules of this model. I'm going to go to notes, and I'm going to say very deep retracement before first partial, got stopped, break even, and was looking for re-entry. Yes, would have hit TP. It was the weaker asset, right? So first trade journaled. Second trade was a small loss. So short protraction model again. After break even, 15-second IFG. It inverts. So I manually close the position. Right after that, it claimed as a bearish FEG. and it it displaced towards TP. Very small loss. IRR. Again, ES would not have stopped us out. And then again, when I journal this, I'm going to go to playbook. I'm going to add the model that I was trading, take my protraction model. And then again, we have one more trade to journal, the win that we took. So again, this was another protraction model. Followed all the rules. So I'm going to say, had the correct drawn liquidity, November low. I was right to keep looking for continuation shorts after I identified my protected high session. Draw was strong, it played out. Re-entered this final protraction model with one MNQ size down. Handled were very large in range. I shorted the 5-minute SIBI plus 1 minute IFUG protraction towards those lows and caught TP with 1 MNQ. So, and I'll tell you what's cool now. So now that this is all journaled, you can go back. So let's save this. You can go back and it'll give you insight in your dashboard. So for example, it'll say something like, well, you don't have enough. You don't have enough. But right now it'll tell you your win percentage, your profit factor, your daily win percentage, your average winner loss ratio. It'll tell you there's not enough right now, but it can tell you stuff like how much profits you left on the table. So you can put stuff here and it'll also show you more information. So I think it's pretty cool. You can also make a playbook. And then obviously you can backtest as well. Yes, you can backtest. So if I go to my backtest, oh no, wait, what happened to our backtest session? Wait, did I delete the backtest session? Nah, I'm actually gonna cry, bro. Oh no, it's still here. So backtest, yeah, I have a bunch of backtest sessions. So if you go backtest, same thing, right? You can go, let's say I want to review the results of this backtest session. So this backtest session, we took 58 trades. Oh, sorry, this one's only 12 trades. But then you can go back, you backtest, you can see all your information, your drawdown you're in, account balance, and then you can also see more. You can, if you click on filters and maybe it's this button here, you can get a template to see how much you want to see. So I think it's pretty good. And I have a discount code, so I think it's a pretty good platform. So good question. So what do I do? So on TradeZella, that's where I backtest my trades. That's where I get insight on my risk management, my money management. Code is Gatie10 for monthly, Gatie20 for yearly. So Gatie10 for monthly, Gatie20 for yearly. My model's on YouTube, brother. If you want my model. So where I backtest my, so that's where I journal my trades, right? So that's where I get the insight because it's gonna give me the P&L, the rate, all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that on Notion, but where I backtest my emotions. And by the way, if you want to do this on, what's it called? Like if you want to do this on TradeZella, you can make a separate journal for this. But me personally, I like doing it here. So what would I do here? This is where I backtest how my day went. So daily reflection, Tuesday, March 4th, day was the first trade on blah, 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 on my funded account. Whatever, you know, and I'm going to go on and on about that. I'm not going to show you guys, it's kind of personal what I write here, but this is where I do that. So I keep a daily journal and then a weekly journal and a monthly overview. But you can do that on TradeZella if you want. So it's literally all in one package. How many accounts can we add? On TradeZella, you can add about 20 accounts. What's the win rate on 930 protraction? In theory, with the correct drawn liquidity or just in general? With the correct draw on liquidity, it's like 95% if the draw on liquidity is correct. Without the correct, like assuming you're including trades without the correct draw, so you're just like you were bearish but it didn't play out because it was bullish, so you include those losses, it's like 65. Do you know where I learned trading order flow footprint? Footprint charts? I have no idea, bro. No, I wouldn't trade morning session, guys. That's it. It's done. PM. If you missed it, come back in PM. Is it better than FX replay? Yeah, in my opinion, yes. Because you get the journaling thing, and you get your entry. I shorted this inversion, and I shorted this inversion. Protraction model for both trades. What's good, Kojo? So, yep, if you want the trade Zella, code Gatie10 or code Gatie20. Why do you say it's better? The reason I say it's better, I'll tell you why right now. I'll even show you. So, as someone who's backtested a lot on Forex Replay, when I used to journal my trades in backtest, it took a really long time because I'd have to open up a separate document and journal the trade I'm taking in backtest. In TradeZella, you do not need to do that. In TradeZella, I'll show you what it looks like, how you can do it. So let's say we open up a backtest, right? Let's say I take a trade. I can just click right here. Ready? Journal, trade notes. You see the most recent trade you take, you can journal it. So you can say, okay, I took this model, right? I followed all the rules, blah, 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 blah. Boom, journal. Go to the next day, same thing. It's really freaking quick and convenient. I can get all the insights on the backtest automatically. The insights that actually matter, right? Not like the Forex replay insights where it says like, I mean, yeah, risk reward and stuff matters, but I want insights like this. And I want to see which model and how it's doing. Can you tell us your protraction model? I mean, yeah, it's on YouTube, but I'll show you guys right now too. This is not hidden information. This is the protraction model. What up, man? You here every day? Here every day, brother. 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. This is a pretty long stream. Usually I don't last this long. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go to the gym. Let's see our message from Billy. PM starts at 1:30. Yep, has to be from 9:30. I mean, you could replace 9:30. You could replace it with any candle opening price. Ideally, you're looking at 9:30 or 1:30, or you're looking at midnight opening. So daily power of 3, morning power of 3, or PM power of 3. One of those three is how I use it. I've never really. I mean, I did a slight backtest in London, Asia, but it's really just the best. 9:30, 1:30. That's when it's best. Yep, we took 3 trades today, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 break even, slight P&L on the day on the funded, and pretty good P&L on the Alpha Futures account. I definitely was a little bit cautious in my risk management, but it wasn't the easiest session, so I'm not gonna. It could have been a little more, but it is what it is. Video you showing up on your TradingView. Yep, it is showing up for me. Maybe message me on Discord. I can try and help you out. Every single trade I took was protraction model. Yeah, every single trade. Once we reverse, I'm only, and I think we're bearish. Like I can only look for protract. You don't look for any reversals if I'm bearish. Once we put in that high after 9:30, that's it. I'm looking for shorts. You know, have to wait for continuation. Well, I'm probably going to call it here, brothers. I appreciate everyone coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow, exact same time, 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. The win streak continues, but again, I'm more happy we're just not hesitating. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Appreciate everyone coming through. If you can leave a like or subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. What I do in my free time, bro, I work out and I spend time with my girl, bro. And I watch NBA games. That's pretty much it, bro. I might trade PM, but I doubt it. I'll probably go to the gym. Take care, brother. 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. See you tomorrow.